every day and night.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Constitutionalist Podcast. I am your host, Joseph M. Leonard. That's L-E-N-A-R-D. It looks French. It's not. It's Leonard without an O. Thank you for tuning in. As Graham Norton used to say on his show, let's get on with the show! Hello, gang. How are you doing? This is a cheat segment. I am recording this as a lead-in to a standard Saturday show that is going to now air through the audio platforms, 25 plus, of Constitutionalist Podcasts. What was formerly a CTP video exclusive that I feel needs to go out as a regular show. So bear that in mind when recorded. It was a video exclusive. So the dates, it could be from a month ago. It could be from a couple months ago. So bear that in mind when you hear things regarding time frames. It may be from a while ago, so particular references may be a little dated. And this segment of cheat, right? I'm recording it. I'll be using it with several video exclusives turned Saturday episodes. Without further ado, let's get on with the show! Hello, everybody. Off the top, let me say this is not going to be a perfect episode, obviously. How many times have I said there's no such thing as perfect, obviously, but I'm blue tongue. Blue tongue. I just came from the theater, saw Animal Farm. It raises some tough questions. I want to run through some of those. So, yeah, I have trouble at times articulating things well. I have no problem admitting that, so I hope you will bear with me through this as I, on the fly, try to work through this. I didn't jot down any notes, so hopefully also my imperfect and getting less and less perfect memory, hopefully remember everything. Going to be part movie review, part history discussion, part philosophy discussion, part biblical discussion, part all kinds of things discussion. But start off with a quasi-continuation of last couple video exclusives. This is May 2026. This is video exclusive special 3, I believe, now already for May. We're only a few days in, and today is Saturday, May the 2nd, only the second day in, but I'm recording my 3rd May video exclusive special. So many things come up in the Animal Farm film. Good movie, great movie, can be confusing. Oh, other episodes. Collectivist absolutism. There is no such thing. And an example, even in God's creation, brace yourself, this is going to upset some, but even in God's creation and God's laws, there are no such thing as collectivist absolutisms. Oh, I know that's blowing some people's minds, so let me give an immediate example. We are male and female. You are either XX or XY as a collective absolutist statement, that is absolutely positively false. Yes, even in nature, even in God's creation, there are mutations and abnormalities, distortions of the XX or XY. Now, that doesn't mean my height is 5'8". I don't get to, gender, right? You don't just get to declare you're another gender, but let's not talk about that. Let me give an abstract analogy, metaphor. I am 5'8". I don't get to just declare overnight, how dare you call me 5'8", which is verifiably measurable, provable evidence, reality. I don't get to just delusionally declare, I am 7'3". I am the best basketball player on the planet. I demand the NBA allow me to play to demonstrate I am the greatest, better than Michael Jordan, better than Robert Bird, better than Isaiah Thomas, better than whomever. And the NBA just needs to roll over, move aside, get out of my way, and showcase me to prove it. Devoid of reality, complete delusional thinking, and I don't have the right to play in the NBA. So, no such collectivist absolutisms. XXXY, yes, there are abnormalities. Now, as to the Animal Farm film and why do I feel it, this is going to be a misunderstood episode. I know I'm going to get flack. I know I'm going to get, feedback. This is confusing. This is going to be nuanced. I'm going to challenge some major assumptions we've had for 250 years, or that's not true. Assumptions we've bastardized from the beginning of our nation to now, like in Animal Farm. All animals are created equal, except some are more equal. I joke ever since Terror Strikes Coming Soon to a City Near You book came out. I joked on X, Grok, the XAI Grok, and I have had fun back and forth. I coined the hashtag George E. Orwell, a cross between Orwellian dystopian and Eeyore from the Pooh universe, pessimistic attitude. Imagine the two. But an Animal Farm sequel, it would be some animals get more equity than other animals. They get special privilege over other animals to, create this bastardized, warped notion of equity rather than equality of opportunity. And here's where the history and the nuancing of language and how equity of outcomes is a bastardization of equality of opportunity. And equality of opportunity is there as a phrase because equality, we are not all equal. Oh, okay, I know. Give me a second. Just please give me, oh my God, no. In God's eye, in God's creation, spiritually wise, our souls are equal. But we as humans, Michael Jordan, far better basketball player than I. It's not offensive. It's not upsetting. It's not a problem to say that and admit that. Some people are better at some things than I am. It's not offensive to me to say that. And I don't have the right to demand Michael Jordan. Well, we got to use LeBron James now, a current player, yes? It's not a God-given right that LeBron James, to show we are equal, he dumbed down his game to help me elevate mine, to create an equitable outcome so we both look as good on the court. No one is owed that. No one is entitled to that. And our founders didn't say we are all 100% equal. We are granted, yes, created equal by our creator, endowed by our creator. That's a separate argument. That's a different set of equality. But on this planet, as humans, as human beings,
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Every life is a story. Some just end too soon. Ryan's life unfolds through words on paper, dreams of youth, love discovered, and the challenges of growing up. He found purpose in love, joy in family, and meaning in every small moment. But even the strongest hearts can break. And sometimes life takes unexpected turns. Through laughter and loss, Ryan leaves behind something greater than memories, a lasting legacy. A short story, A Lasting Legacy, by Joseph M. Leonard. A moving reflection on life, love, and the stories we leave behind. Available on Amazon in ebook, paperback, and hardcover editions. By Joseph M. Leonard.
Men generally, not collectivist absolutism. Men are always stronger than women. Wrong answer. And again, it's not insulting to me or offensive to me to say Ronda Rousey could certainly kick my butt. She's way better shape. She's far stronger. In general, the male of the species has greater bone density, greater muscle mass, testosterone levels, which give an extra kick that make men generally stronger. But you cannot make a collectivist, absolutist statement to that effect. And Ronda Rousey being able to kick the butt of most men I know is a case in point in that. It doesn't change the generality of the structural biology of men versus women. It's reality, it's the nuance. And we both have an equal opportunity, perhaps, to get into the ring. I don't have a right to demand an equitable outcome in the ring. You then have the merit of your abilities. There it is. Right? Again, it's not offensive to me. It's not upsetting to me. It's not insulting to me to say, oh, George is better at calculus than me. Oh, that makes us unequal. In that respect, yes. That's not offensive. That's not a problem. And The reason the left is able to distort this communistic notion of equitable outcome idiocy is because we've lost the notion of the word equal. We have equality creation of our creator of our soul, not our physical bodies to one another. One person may be better at basketball, one better at ice hockey, and others not good at any sport. Now, again, I cannot articulate things to the liking of everyone. And I'm not even happy with the way I articulate this metaphor. Pick your poison of your metaphor. Better at calculus? I can't play a fiddle. I can play a guitar. The fiddle player may not be able to play a guitar, and others can't play any instrument if their life depended on it. That makes us unequal in that regard. That doesn't make us unequal as souls, unequal as humans. We have to have the equality of opportunity that our nation was founded on. I have the equal opportunity to attempt to learn how to play the fiddle, but if I'm not capabilities, some have better capabilities than others. That can't be insulting or offensive to say. That's reality versus this left delusion that we can somehow all be 100% guaranteed of an outcome that we choose. Merit takes over. Talents given to us by God matter, and we're each given different talents and abilities. The other thing is capitalism. I've heard said, and I trust Angel Studios. They are the Christian studio. Other great movies like the Bonhoeffer movie and the one sci-fi film, The Shift or something. Great film. And it's like oh my God, that's anti-religious. They're talking about other dimensions, other planes, and other planets. And relax. Relax. Look at the moral of the story. Stop getting upset at some of the superficial stuff, the way that the story is told. I have heard it said, you don't want to see this. This is anti-capitalist. It's anti-monopolistic. Yes, it's certainly not. Some will say it's communistic. The concept of the animal farm as a commune and everyone equally putting in and getting out equal shares that the film addresses. But capitalism is what I want to address here. We do not have, never have, and can never have complete unrestrained capitalism. To use the cultural Marxist term, free markets, and it's like anarchy. No one I know, and I spoke on what was the show just the other day? Let me quickly look. Church and State show the other day I was on, and we talked the political spectrum. Anarchy, absolutely zero governance on the far right of the spectrum. On the left of the spectrum, you've got absolute government. You've got monarchy, communism, fascism, socialism. Those are all left dictatorial edict, top down, one or a few lording over the many. More government control, more government regulation. That is the left. More for some and a whole lot less for most. That's reality of this planet. Now, capitalism, we are a capitalist free market society for the most part, but we are dealing with humans. You can't generally have complete anarchy unless you have a group of people with God-given free will decide their plot, their established area of land will be anarchist, and every man, woman, and child for themselves. John Adams said, our Constitution is solely for a moral and religious peoples. It is wholly inadequate for any other. The constitutional limitations suggest our Judeo-Christian foundations that we will be a moral people, but God gave us all free will, and some will use their free will for evil, to gain power and control for themselves, exploit others, accumulate everything for them and others with nothing. But an anarchical society, generally, we agree you can't have that. There have to be some rules. But yes, can a commune, world, biblical community, free will, choice, choose to be our brothers and sisters' keeper and take care of widows and orphans? Yes. Biblical community, voluntarily through free will. Worldly communism is not free will. It's at the barrel of the gun, forcing equitable outcomes. Those two aren't the same. And the same with anarchy. Could you have an anarchist commune? Yes, if indeed 100 people came together, all voluntarily, not forced into it, put into that situation, and they agree to be moral people with it and understand without a written rule and law that other than God's law, you don't kill one another. It's pretty simple, but life is not that simple, that easy, and you're not likely to get many humans together to be able to have anarchy work. That's why our government is left of anarchy. It is also why we don't allow left wing power and control in the hands of one or a few lording over the many. We are supposed to be left of the far right. We are supposed to be a right of center governance. Limited government, some laws, but we have to be moral citizens for it to work, hence the John Adams quote. Why did I say that? I didn't get off track, actually. Capitalism. Unrestrained capitalism, unrestrained markets will lead to monopolies and a complete distortion of what our system isn't. So there have to be rules, there have to be some regulations, there have to be some laws. The problem, again, is back to human nature. We aren't perfect. We are frail. We are flawed. We are given free will. And again, some will use it for evil. if we were all good moral people, we wouldn't have the problems we have. But that's the reality of this planet. And again, the reality of capitalism is that it was never meant to be completely unrestrained, anarchist with no rules at all. The problem, human nature. Person A wants the rules to benefit person A. Person B wants the rules to benefit person C and so on and so forth. That is where society and we, the people, come in to try to, and I think we've gotten too far away from it, into corporate cronyism. I forget the political corporatism. We've gone far from anarchy. Never meant to be that, but we've gone far from our limited republic we were supposed to be. We're more a corporatocracy, unfortunately, than anything right now. Gotten too far from that. But we, the people, have to place reasonable rules and constraints so that we all maintain our equality of opportunity. We all have a chance to apply ourselves. But again, some people are better business people than other people. We're not equal in that regard. Our abilities and talents are never going to be equitable. They are not. It's just reality leftists refuse to deal in. And it's there in the Bible. We are individuals. Free will. We have choices. We have options. We have different talents. That's not insulting to say. So, capitalism, yes, is addressed. Unrestrained capitalism, runaway and crony capitalism is addressed. The issue of monopoly is addressed in the Animal Farm book and film. We were never meant to be completely unrestrained anarchy in either the governance or business sense. And that's the problem. We have people trying to apply collectivist absolutism. Oh, equality must mean equity. No, those two aren't the same. They are not the same. And they cannot be. We are and forever will be equal as God's created souls. But as humans, we need to best treat each other as equal as we can, but still recognize that if person A is better at plumbing than electricity, you don't want them around the electricity. They are not equal in that sense. You let the plumber that's bad at electricity at the electricity, things are going to blow up, and vice versa. The electrician, you probably don't want working on your plumbing.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Joseph M. Leonard, host of Christitutionals, taking a brief moment to thank myarchic.com. Together, we share the Christian and family value of honoring family. myarchic.com helps you do that. Preserving family memories online also, therefore, can be shared online. Think of myarchic like a Noah's Ark for images, audio, video, preserving, honoring your family. Thank you again to the folks over at myarchic.com.
And I know Again, I may not be articulating this all that well, but I also know that you get it, you understand it. There are a bunch of people, however, that don't. And we've gotten away from, and we've come up with this notion that equality is somehow a collectivist, absolutist statement. And it's not. It's not. It's a bastardization of the term. It's a bastardization of the notion and the proper application as outlined by our fathers. Equality in opportunity to apply ourselves. The Bible says we have obligations to the unable, but not the unwilling. You have access to try and find the things that you're good at to then earn things for yourself. You're not entitled to someone else's stuff. You're not entitled, Atlas Shrugged, you're not entitled to, oh, I demand to just be pulled in the cart and more people getting in the cart, and eventually there's not enough people to be able to pull the cart. These are not tough concepts. Well, let me back up. I apologize. For some, these are very tough concepts. So let me say that instead. They can be grasped, but they're, especially the left, there's a difference between ignorance and stupid. We are all ignorant of something. I'm not good at certain things. It doesn't mean I'm incapable of learning and figuring it out. I don't. I apply myself in other ways. You apply yourself to certain other things in ways. We excel. We have merit in the choices we make of the things we do. But we are all ignorant of some things. But the left is stupid. They don't know. They don't care to know. In fact, they prefer to not know because they refuse to deal in reality like I'm talking about here. They want their unicorn fart fantasy. They want to pretend they're 7'3" and can play in the NBA. Delusional. So let's do the things we can, recognize the things we can't, work together the best we can, create the greater good. There's a term the left loves, but they ignore it. The greater good is what? When the greater number of people have it good. No. There's a meme I share all the time, socialism for dummies. A guy's got a ladder, another guy does not. They're in a pit. Instead of putting up the ladder and the guy who has the ladder go up it and then the other guy no, they're fighting over the ladder. So what's their solution? What's the socialism solution? The equality solution? Well, I shouldn't just have the ladder and then let you use it. Let's saw the ladder in half. And we both then own half a ladder. But then guess what? The half a ladder is not tall enough to get either of us out of the pit. As Abraham Lincoln said, you do not lift up another by tearing someone else down. In that case, obviously, you've got to work together and cooperate to use the ladder to get out of the pit, whichever the one of you that owns it. The solution, if you don't own ladder, isn't that I have to either steal it or force someone to saw it in half so I get half, and neither of us gain. People either grasp that or they don't, and sadly, a lot on the left will never get it. Oh, yeah, I want half a ladder, even though I'll be stuck in the pit. But hey, what a win! I was able to steal half a ladder from Steve. Again, I apologize. I know this may not be the best analogy, metaphor, the best way to articulate these ideas, but I needed to address them. These are complex issues in a complex world. We need to boil them down as simply as we can and understand we need to try to work together. And the other episode, rising tide lifts most boats. There will always, Jesus said the poor will always be among you. He said that because it's a human nature statement. There will always be some who refuse to do anything to help themselves and demand you give them stuff. The rising tide lifts most boats. There will always be leftists drilling holes in their boats to sink their own boat just so-and-so, they can't admit so-and-so helped their boat rise. Well, if they can't have a super yacht, they're going to drill holes in their rowboat and sink the rowboat. Rather than have a rising rowboat, the rowboat gets additional niceties added onto the rowboat. No, if I can't have the super yacht, I'm going to drill holes in my rowboat and claim you're at fault for it sinking. I have to have your super yacht. You must give me. I am entitled. I am entitled and you must give me your super yacht. No, and what's worse, as I discussed in there, they won't drill just holes in their own. They'll drill holes in other people's boats to sabotage them from rising. So they can try to convince them, oh, no, I didn't drill holes in your boat. Your boat sunk because so-and-so's at fault for doing it. The victimhood mentality. Again, like, it couldn't possibly be me drilling holes in my boat. Why it sunk. But at the same time, I can't let you have any honor and credit for the fact that my boat rose. I'd rather sink my. I get it. These are convoluted metaphors and analogies. I get it. I do. I understand. But this is the best way I can, at this point, think to articulate these complex issues that others, and that's the other, others are, I'm trying to simplify these explanations, and others purposefully, willfully, and malice aforethought are trying to complicate them. Some things can be simple, but others want to overcomplicate it so that it doesn't get done, or it gets done to their benefit and to your exclusion. And they're always the ones claiming, oh, I'm on the excluded side. I'm being oppressed. I'm a victim. All right, I think I've rambled enough. If I haven't come up with the proper articulation by now, I'm not going to. And if I've forgotten anything and can't remember it, by now I'm not likely going to remember it before I hit stop on this video, which has gotten too long. I just ask you, as always, to be a thinker, not one who emotes. Right? Deal in reality isn't always pretty. It isn't all. The show, I say it over, the good, the bad, the ugly. There's often some bad that goes with the good and some ugly involved. I don't have to like it. I don't like it. But I deal in reality, and I want you dealing in reality and a thinker, not, just because my feelings, right? Ignorance and stupidity again. All right, you can own up to being ignorant on a subject. And I get it. I'm on disability since 2004. I have far more time here on my couch and with my OCD to constantly go down rabbit holes and think about these. I have far more time to think about all these things than the average person. But if the average person is engaged in bread and circus all the time, what's, some next mindless reality TV show, rather than taking time to think about important issues. That's the difference between ignorance and choosing stupid. To know you don't know, don't care you don't know, don't want to be bothered with knowing. I have more time on my hands than the average person, so I have more time to deal with these issues, and hence one of the reasons why I'm doing a show, to try as best I can in my frail state, both physically, mentally. I'm human, I'm frail, I'm flawed, I'm imperfect. I don't articulate as well as I'd like to a lot of times, but I'm trying. I'm trying to boil things down rather than overcomplicate, to purposely keep people confused, purposely keep people dumbed down and uninvolved. Only thing necessary, evil prevail. Good peoples do nothing. And evil wants you to feel small, that you can't make a difference, that this is over your head. You can't possibly handle these concepts. Just leave it to them. No, they win when you aren't involved. It's we the people in our documents for a reason. And that goes for left, right. Commie, fascist, sociocrats want you dumb and uninvolved, or just pulling the jackass lever. Equally, rhinos and CINOs equally want you uninvolved. They get to stay in power that way. Left, right, Democrat, Republican, liberal, conservatives, there's good, bad, and ugly in every group. Again, collectivist absolutism. There's no such thing. All these people bad, all those people all good all the time. No, collectivist absolutism. Back to the top of this, even God's nature laws. Collectivist absolutism doesn't exist. Quit trying to apply it down here. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all.
Only thing necessary for evil prevail, what they say. Good peoples do nothing, doing nothing. The state with most today. The world keeps turning, a dark, strange place. Good folks are yearning for a saving grace. The ship has sailed, they say, on a troubled tide. But what do you do today with nowhere to hide? Questions I've been asking in all my writings. What's your move? Just what about is it you're willing to try to do? Evil prevails when good just sleeps. Light The news, it screams a broken sound, lost in bad dreams on hallowed ground. They say it's all lost cause, a losing fight. But what about your applause for what is right? Only thing it takes for shadow to prevail is a crowd of quiet hearts scroll inside, then turn away. Say this world is torn apart. Ship's gone out past the rusted pier. We just watch it fade. On this fallen ground we're standing, still afraid to wait. So what are you doing? What are you doing now to help the light, help the light, help the light break through the doubt? Are you just waiting for someone else to move? Or will you stand, will you stand, will you stand and be the proof? Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Good folks in a quiet room, hands clean, eyes closed. Say someday I'll make a change, someday never shows. Every hurt you walk right past cuts a deeper line. Every that's not up to me helps the dark align. So what are you doing? What are you doing now to help the light, help the light, help the light break through the doubt? Are you just waiting for someone else to move? Or will you stand, will you stand, will you stand and be the proof? Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a hard, hard question, looking back at you, yeah, in the mirror, in the silence. You already know what's true. If you breathe and you're required to answer with your life, every minute that you're given takes a side.
Yeah, I'm Ivy Shiz, another been and all. Yeah, I watch you juggle glitter and grief. Cheap thrills dressed up like belief. You sell distraction by the pound, but I won't buy what drags others down. Yeah, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in your bread and circus focus. Now just go away. You will not disrupt my soul, you will not corrupt my mind with the foul you say. You turn my contemporary indulgence into a stage. Try to cast me and others into your rage, but I won't dance inside your frame. I walk away, I keep my name. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in your bread and circus focus. Now just go away. You will not disrupt my soul, you will not corrupt my mind with the foul you say. With the foul you say. All your empty fireworks fade. All your painted truth feels fake. I am not your easy prey. I am not the game you play. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in your bread and circus focus. Now just go away. You'll not infect my soul, you'll not infest my mind with the foul you say. This isn't the circus, but you sure play the clown. Huh! I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in your bread and circus focus. Now just go away. You will not disrupt my soul, you will not corrupt my mind with the foul you say. Yeah, just go away.
Is there a blood test for stupid? Can we just scream for that? Stick out your arm for a moment. Find where the thinking's flat. Can't fix stupid, they tell me, like it's a law of the land. But I'd sign up for the trial run if someone just took a stand, yeah. Is there a blood test for stupid? Line 'em up, take a try, for the sake of everybody who still cares enough to ask why. Ignorance is bliss, they're laughing high on their own illusion. We're the ones paying the price, drowning in the confusion. Hey! They say they're saving the future, shouting in matching shirts, sharing 1,000 truth memes till reality hurts. Faith in a cartoon version, facts in a shallow grave. We're stuck cleaning the wreckage of every feel-good crusade. As Barnum said long ago, sucker-born every minute. These left loons constantly show they got TDS and just can't quit it. Is there a blood test for stupid? Line 'em up, take a try, for the sake of everybody who still cares enough to ask why. Ignorance is bliss, they're laughing high on their own illusion. We're the ones paying the price, drowning in the confusion. Draw the light, draw the vial. Can we diagnose denial? If there's a cure, one small shot, hit the heart, change a thought. Is there a blood test for stupid? Line 'em up, take a try, for the sake of everybody who still cares enough to ask why. Ignorance is bliss, they're laughing, lost in their bright delusion. We're the ones holding the bill, bleeding out in the confusion. Is there a blood test for stupid? Can't fix stupid, so they say. Wish someone would try, for sake of all anyway. Ignorance is bliss, left loves their delusion. Rest of us suffer in the confusion. They scream about no kings in a nation ditched the crown. 250-ish years ago now, these folks are clowns.
It ain't all sweet songs by the fire, warm hands, soft words, pretty choirs. If I cut out the thorns from the story, I'd be dressing up a grave as glory. This is tough love gospel, not just campfire shine. If I sand down the edges, I turn truth into a lie. Reality or delusion, I can't serve both sides. I'm not here just for the choir, I'm here where the hurt hearts hide. Yeah. Some pages bleed red in the margins, hard lines, hard calls, hard bargains. If I skip over storms for your comfort, then your house gets washed in the flood water. This is tough love gospel, not just campfire shine. If I sand down the edges, I turn truth into a lie. Reality or delusion, I can't serve both sides. I'm not here just for the choir, I'm here where the hurt hearts hide. Oh, do you want a dream or do you want a mirror? Do you want a joke or do you want it clearer? If the truth cuts deep, let it cut through fear. Better scars that heal than a sweet lie in your ear. This ain't cotton candy truth, ain't a campfire sing-along rhyme. You can't sell sweet dreams while the house burns behind. If it never cuts deep, it was sugar all along. If you skip the hard pages, you just rewrote the song. This is tough love gospel, not rainbows on a wire. If you hide the hard words, you're just fanning the fire. I won't preach delusion just to make it sound lighter. If I only soothe the choir, I'm a singer, not a fighter. You can hum all the feel-good lines while your neighbor breaks inside. Quote hope like a slogan and look away from the crime. But a bandage on a bullet wound is a pretty little lie if the truth never offends us. Did we ever even try? This is tough love gospel, not rainbows on a wire. If you hide the hard word, you're just fanning the fire. I won't preach delusion just to make it sound lighter. If I only soothe the choir, I'm a singer, not a fighter. I'd rather lose that crowd than sell them painted grace. I'd rather stand alone and smile and dodge the weight. Don't ask for easy comfort, then curse the honest cost. Love that never warns you will leave you more than lost. This is tough love gospel, not rainbows on a wire. If you hide the hard words, you're just fanning the fire. I won't preach delusion just to make it sound lighter. If I only soothe the choir, I'm a singer, not a fighter. Oh, if I dress up the danger, I'm a liar, not a writer. Tough love. The Bible isn't just rainbows and lollipops, singing kumbaya around the campfire. You cannot ignore the harsh reality drops. To peddle such makes you a liar. Reality versus delusion, speaking not just to the choir. This, that, and in all things transpires.
E pluribus unum from anyone. United we stand, together we blend. Different cultural styles, varying tonal sounds. We stand together on the same ground. Different hands, same long road, paper cuts and names we know. One small table full of plans, many voices, one set of hands. We came in from every side, muddy boots and tired eyes. Still we stand, still we lean into one shared dream. E pluribus unum from anyone. E pluribus unum, we rise as one. Take all our scars, turn them to gold. From anyone,
That's how we roll.
yeah. One kid cries on the front step, one old song on a cassette. Harvest dust on denim sleeves, every heart mile still believes. We came in from every side, muddy boots and tired eyes.
Still we stand, still we lean into one
we roll. All the names on the same wall, all the rain on the same straw. If you fall, I pull you through.
If I'm weak, you carry two.
Stone by stone, brick by brick, hands in the dust making one thing stick. Every voice carries weight, different paths, the same gate.
Step by step we find the thread, many tongues, one word said. Side by side we make it true. I am me and still I'm with you.
E pluribus unum.
From anyone,
From anyone.
e pluribus unum.
Till the work is done.
From anyone,
From anyone.
from anyone.
E pluribus unum.
We rise as one.
We rise.
We rise as one.
Old truck, bed, folded flags, lunch pail hands and patched up bags. Rain on corn, mud on boots, same hard road with different routes. Some came north, some came west, all these dreams in one long chest.
Step by step we find the thread, many tongues, one word said. Side by side we make it true. I am me and still I'm with you.
E pluribus unum.
Pluribus unum.
From anyone.
From anyone.
E pluribus unum. Till the work is done.
From anyone.
From anyone.
From anyone.
E pluribus unum.
We rise as one.
We rise.
We rise as one. From anyone. From anyone. E pluribus unum. We rise as one.
Free will, individually created. God gave us all free will. Gave it as individuals to both you and me. Not collectivist mind, hive bees. Not even exactness in identical twins. Thinking otherwise, ungodly hubris, sin wins. Free will, individually created. God gave us all free will. Gave it as individuals to both you and me. Not collectivist mind, hive bees. Not even exactness in identical twins. Thinking otherwise, anti-God ignorance. Ungodly hubris when we forget the spark. You and I, we don't arrive from one stamped mold. Free will, you and me. Free will, not a hive to be. Free will, made uniquely. Oh, not just you and me. One face, one step, one name. Still two different hearts. Same blood, same room, same sky. Still two different marks. I won't call the soul a row of matching parts. We bend, we choose, we burn. We learn where we start. Ungodly hubris win to make us all the same. I was made to answer, you were made to name. Free will, you and me.
the sacred frame. So let the two of us stand in our own skin, free to turn, free to choose, free to begin. 8 billion souls inhabit this world to believe identical thought pool, discredit to God's free will gets both you and me.
Hope is great. We need more hope, but it in itself is not a strategy. Shall be known by fruits. Action God demands of you and me. Hope is a whisper, a pretty thought, a warm blanket when battles are fought. But a whisper won't win, no, not a single fight. Gotta stand up and shout with all of your might, yeah. Hope is fine, it's a lovely thing, but hope is not a strategy. No, it ain't a strategy. You gotta move your feet, gotta feel that beat. Hope is not a strategy for you and for me. Talk is cheap, a dime a dozen phrase. Pretty words spin through all of your days, but action speaks louder. Thunderous sound when your boots hit the ground. No turning around. We can dream big dreams, paint pictures in our head, but if we just sit still, we might as well be dead. The fruits of our labor are what the world will see, not just what we wish for, but what we choose to be. 'Cause hope is not a strategy. No, it ain't a strategy. You gotta move your feet, gotta feel that beat. Hope is not a...
Like and subscribe to Constitutionalist Politics Podcast and share episodes. We need your help.
Thank you for having tuned into another Constitutionalist podcast show. I really appreciate that you stopped by. Again, please like, share, subscribe. We need you to help spread the Constitutionalist movement. Thank you again. Take care. God bless. Love you all.
Every day and night, believes in freedom and making his voice heard, sharing his message over all the earth. God loves you, children, for all you do. Stand strong and God bless you.